Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Aoife, it's nice to meet you. So today I had to film a little update for my little greyhound that I just adopted. This is the 10-month update. If you've been following my channel for a while, especially my Instagram, you actually helped me pick her name. You were there the day before I got her, the day that I got her, the week after I got her, and I've been doing updates on my YouTube channel ever since. But this is the star of the show, Miss B. She is a full-bred greyhound that was used for racing. We're not fully sure of it, but the way she first acted when she came to my house and when she came into the care of the Dogs Trust, it did seem like that she was abused and then also abandoned. So she has a little bit of backstory about her. She's 4 years old, she has her little ear tattoos, she was a racer dog, she got neutered when she came to Dogs Trust, and she was extremely scared, and when I was adopting a dog they asked me if I wanted to have a dog who was ready to be rehomed and like ready to go, or if I wanted a more troubled one. So I opted for the more troubled one. She wasn't toilet trained, she wasn't house trained, she wasn't name trained, she was terrified of people. It took her, I would even say, like 4 months to trust us, to be honest. But it's 10 months later. She is a completely different dog. I said this the last video, but even from the last video to now, she's just a completely different dog. She's really fond of her, she's good to herself, fond of her heat, fond of her bed, fond of sleeping. But that's a good sign for a greyhound because it means that they're comfortable to kind of like sleep around you so much. She absolutely loves toys, especially squeaky toys, and she loves playing fetch, loves to go on little walks, and I have another dog, a Labrador, and they are inseparable. So the main thing about B that has come out since the last video is how inseparable she is with my other dog. There was a time where I was bringing her to the vet and she literally would not go in. I had to literally drag her in because my other dog wasn't there. Since that, my mum has tried bringing her on walks by herself just because she's so easy to go on a walk. My mum didn't want to bring the two dogs, and she won't go on anywhere without my other dog. I'm not really sure why that is. Maybe she's just kind of like extremely attached and kind of like she kind of needs her for comfort, but she is like that with our family members, like the humans, but just especially with the dog. We kind of expected that because they did warn us that she needed to be rehomed with the dog, and she needed to be kind of like by a dog all the time. But since the last video, her food has come on great. She's really polite now, and she'll wait for her food to be, she used to just like wolf it down. Since the last time I started updating on YouTube as well, I have actually done like raised the bowl for eating. Well, there's a term for that, but I forget what the term is. But where I just raise her food bowl so she can't wolf it down. Dogs with like deep chested, I think it's called, tend to kind of like wolf it down, and there's a lot of air that gets into their stomach. So my groomer actually suggested that, not my vet, but I've done that and I found it did slow down the amount of food that she's eaten in the space of time, and she would be like less gassy, like less burpy, less farty after it. So that's a really good sign. She told me to look out for that. Her colours are beautiful. I absolutely love her colours, and she's just the kindest, sweetest soul. So at the end of February we're gonna have her for a year. That's probably when I'm gonna make the next update video on her. But the main update since the last one has actually been she's come on so great with her training. Her tricks that she does, she didn't do any of those last time I was talking to you, and also just the way she kind of listens for like key words. She's really obedient now. At the end of this video I'm gonna actually insert some clips of her like doing a few tricks for us. But she is extremely good. She knows a lot of different commands now, which is great. Probably more than my Labrador, which is good. But she's just doing so, she's literally staring at the wall. What are you doing? Literally came on so good, which is amazing. And we're so happy to have her. I can't believe it's almost been a year. There isn't really too much to update on. She's coming out of herself a lot. I did bring her to a dog park since I last updated, and she didn't really like it. I don't think she knew what to do. She kind of just stood by us. But I think the next time we go to the dog park, I think she'll be really good. And she'll kind of like know what to expect. But she is really good. She still is extremely wimpy. So wimpy when it comes to like pain, like if you push her or like, I don't know, like even like jiggle her ears a little bit, she'll cry. Like she's really like, my other dog is a Labrador, and you could literally step on her tail or step on her paw or something by accident and she literally wouldn't even notice. But this little dog she is very dramatic when it comes to pain. It's not even painful, she's just very dramatic. Her weight has basically stayed the same. She's about I think she's 21 kg now. When we first got her I think she was 18, and then she went to 19, then she kind of gained some weight and lost some weight, but I think she's steadily now at 21 kg, which is good, or a little bit over. But she's great. We started bringing her to the groomer to get washed, and she used to be terrified, and now she literally goes in there and she's fine. And even when we used to send her, she used to be terrified for like a whole week after the groomer just because we left her. But now she literally is like, it's part of her day. Even though we don't do it like often at all, we do it maybe like once every 3 months or 4 months. She is extremely good at like coping with the groomer and being left with someone else and then brought back to us. It doesn't bother her at all anymore. She also is allowed off lead more often now. So she's allowed off in public places. She stays by us and she listens to us the entire time, which is great. Obviously in quiet areas like woods and beaches and stuff with no traffic. But she's extremely good walking on the lead. If I do have her on the lead, she just walks right beside you. And she's just overall such a really good dog. Will we move over and look at her face? I don't think we're gonna see her face. There she is. I'm not sure if there's anything else to update on. I'll just show you the tricks at the end. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you want to follow along Bea's journey with us, you can follow my Instagram. I'll leave it up here and in the link in the bio. And also I'll be posting more YouTube shorts of her, and also more update videos on her. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon for a brand new video. Sit. Gentle. Sit. Spin. Bark. Good girl. Bark. Sit. Paw. Other paw. Good girl. Praise. Sit. Praise. Good girl. Up. Good girl. Spin. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Wait. 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 Okay. Down. Die. Die. Good girl.
Being a fan, that's what they call me. Promise that you'll never be lonely. Be the